Might help to turn on the microphone just a little bit. You can hit him about 3 times for that lunge attack. That's why I usually try to save it. He always goes for a swipe after that down slash. This is true for both Gundyr. They have similar movesets, but not exactly the same. One's actually meant. And you have more luck rolling away from his attacks if you roll to the side that their weapon is on, and this applies to all humanoid bosses. Beast bosses, it doesn't really matter as much, because they usually have more than one limb that can attack. But see, Gundyr can only swing from the right side. And usually he'll try to catch you in a roll like he just did right there. And now he's at half health. So he does take double fire damage, which is nice. So actually the trick here is you want to get close to him, but I wanted to waste those fire bombs first. Because only like 2 of his attacks can actually hit you. He's right there. You're not killing me again. Fuck you, you piece of shit. I did not New Game Plus 7 on my original character for you to kill me. And now, basically what I am is Embered, and what that'll do is allow you to access multiplayer, but it'll also let you be invaded. But I can't be invaded in this area. This is the starting area. The second I hit the high wall, though, I'm gonna probably get invaded. Probably either by twinks or by new players who don't know what they're doing. Either one isn't really good. Usually collect this stuff. I know it's not much, but since you don't have the right rings to farm souls, selling items is usually your best idea. Come on. Usually having a weapon that you want is probably a good plan. But that doesn't usually need to happen. You can usually get through the main playthrough without really. And the reason why I'm explaining all this is because I really hate people who are like, oh, the best way to experience the Souls games is not know anything. No, because there's areas in these games that make you want to pull your fucking hair out even when you do know shit. I'm not gonna let someone go through the fucking swamp by themselves. I don't want people to get pissed off, because if you don't know something, people will get pissed off and they won't play the game anymore. But if you know what you did wrong and you can correct it, usually they like to play the game, they'll enjoy it more, and it's more of a fun experience. Yes, there are some things about Dark Souls that you need to not know. Like, I don't know, maybe how to beat every boss, but just to get into the game and actually start playing, you know, it's not that... Oh, okay. Here's another item that I need to explain. Embers. These are what you can use. You'll usually find them around the world, and if you invade someone, you'll get one after you kill them. After you kill the host. But you can also buy them from certain vendors in a limited amount. And basically what these do is they allow you to do multiplayer. And they're very important. Which is why... And after each... I always keep those on that hotbar. After each boss fight, you will automatically become embered as if you had consumed one. Which means that which is kind of pointless because, I mean, no, it's not pointless because if you need help to... anyways, so this is Firelink Shrine. This is going to be your hub for the rest of the game. This is a hub world game like Demon's Souls and Dark Souls 2. It's not like Dark Souls 1 where Firelink Shrine is basically fucking useless after a certain point. If you're going for a different ending. So I got that sword from Gundyr, so now all that basically allows me to do is travel to the next area. Now I'm gonna actually talk to... What's-his-face first.
Ah, another one roused from the sleep of death. Well, you're not alone. We unkindled are worthless. Can't even die right. Gives me conniptions. And they'd have us seek the Lords of Cinder and return them to their moulding thrones. But we're talking true legends, with the metal to link the fire. We're not fit to lick their boots. Don't you think?
Look at his head. He's actually one of my favorite characters in this game. Also, we can get everything except for his shield. I don't know. I know you can get it, but I can't remember how. There will be an NPC that'll appear here after you've entered the main world and I think killed Bordit. He's the guy who will let you start invading other people. He's a cunt. I don't expect you...
All that and I look not in bewilderment as I say. I linked the fire long ago, becoming the Lord of Cinder. If substantiation be thy want, this sad cadaver. Knowest thou of our purpose? The fast fading flame, a reenactment, so it is, I may be but small. Knowest thou of our 5 thrones will take 5 lords, as kindling.
Sorry for skipping through dialogue.
The
it's an instinct at this point.
The
I've already
fast
talked to
fading
all of
flame
them
must
several
be
times.
linked to preserve this world. A reenactment, so it is, I may be but small. Treat the Firekeep, she is much like thee. Prisoners both, kept to link the fire.
Yeah, no. Alright, so here's who you...
I'm a Firekeeper. I tend to the flame, and tend to thee. The lords have left their thrones, and must be delivered to them. To this end I am at thy side. Very well. Then touch the darkness within me. Take nourishment from thee. Let these souls withdrawn from their vessels, manifestations of disparity, elucidated by fire, deep within me, retreating to the darkness beyond the reach of flame. Let them assume a new master, inhabiting ash, casting themselves upon new forms. Ashen One, to be unkindled is to be a vessel for souls. Sovereignless souls will become thy strength. I will show thee how. Ashen One, bring me souls plucked from their vessels. Farewell, I may the...
Okay, so basically what her job is to level up. Also, kind of a cool Easter egg. If you do emotes in front of the Firekeeper, now there's only a few that she'll actually respond to, but they all have pretty cute animations. So this is...
A pleasure to make thine acquaintance, Ashen One. I am but a humble handmaid of the shrine. Weapons, armor, trinkets, and spells. I've lots of little things to ease the burden of a weary traveler. And yes, I'm undead too, but not so charitable as to give my goods away. Ashen One, fetch souls and bring them to me. As is thy wont? No?
And I have streamed Dark Souls in the past, but that was different because those were characters I had already made and gone through all this stuff. This one is going to be start to finish. This is going to be a stream-only character. So the only thing I can do when I'm not streaming is level up in areas that I have already gone to. So I can't speed the game along and go to areas that are better. So I have to level up, let's say, in the high wall until I get to the undead settlement, and then I can level up there. You know, it's not as intrusive. One thing that a lot of people didn't like about Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, and Dark Souls 3 is that you have to go back to the hub to level up. I don't mind it as much, because in Dark Souls 1, and probably in Elden Ring too, because there's no way in fuck there's going to be a hub in that, you could level up at any bonfire, which means that you didn't really get attached to any area. And I like Firelink Shrine because all your vendors are here. You progress quest lines through here most of the time. You have different things that go through here, and it's not... Sorry, I'm stretching. And it's not just that it's the place where you are. It's yeah, I can't even buy anything yet. What am I doing?
Ashen One.
So, basically, all your vendors will be in this area. You got one... your physical vendors and your spell vendors share the same areas. So you got one vendor, he'll spawn here. Later on, you can get a chick who will sit under here. And then your pyromancer vendor will sit over here. Your sorcerer will sit over here. Your miracle vendor will sit back here. And she'll spawn right here once you... And you have to go and find them in the world, but when you do, these are the places that they'll spawn. And the last vendor that isn't already here, because the handmaid is a vendor. And sometimes if your vendors die, you can find their ashes and give them to her and still have some of their basic goods. Back here is where you can get Yul, and then later on, I can't remember her name. And a lot of these vendors have quest lines that will make them leave, like for instance Grey Rat, but there are always 3 constants. The 3 NPCs that are always here are the Firekeeper, the Handmaiden, and of course Andre, who's from Dark Souls 1.
A newcomer, I see. I am Andre. I serve at this shrine as a humble smith, forging weapons. You're in search of the Lords of Cinder, I trust? A toilsome journey, I'd wager. You'll require good arms. Let me smith you weapons. I am a smith. Such is my purpose.
I'm going for a strength build. I don't really need the Ashen Estus right now. So, can't reinforce it yet, that's right.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
Alright, let's stop fucking around and go to the next area. Now there's some things that I'm going to do that normally you wouldn't really want to do. But since I know where they are and how to get past them easier, I'm probably going to do it. So, to get to the second bonfire early, all I have to do is there's this delay before the... I'll just show you. You'll see. You'll see. Why am I talking about it when I can be doing it? Another thing that I don't quite agree with some people, but I do agree on some points, is the amount of bonfires. For instance, we just spawned, and look, there's a bonfire right there. And there's another bonfire on... Where is it? There's a tower over in that direction that has another one, but it's not that far. If he screams, it alerts it alerts that guy leaning up against the wall in the hollow leading down here. So you get ganked. That's the whole purpose. That's another trap that some people are like, oh, you need to experience Dark Souls. No, that's fucking rude. Do you want people to die and not have fun with the game? This game is actually really fun once you figure it out. Just gonna kill these guys. They don't do anything. And they're just soul fodder. And unlike in Dark Souls 2, you can kill these guys as many times as you want. Actually, this is a good little farming route earlier on. And the reason why I switched my allotment so that I didn't have any Ashen Estus flasks is because I don't really need Ashen. Now, if this one screams, there's like 2 or 3 guys up there that he alerts, and then all of these dudes sitting by this dragon. Oh, little tip, if they have this glow around them, they're most likely alive. See how the glow fades out when he dies? That's because you give off a tiny bit of actual glow. So the area that I'm talking about, that we're gonna head to, let me explain. So a dragon will land up here, and that will prevent you from crossing this area where all these things are. But that doesn't happen. On the first run, I can get past this without getting blasted by fire. So that's what I'm going to do. And that's the thing. That little blur that came back, that's an Estus. You can sometimes gain Estus back from killing enemies. It doesn't happen a lot, and it is rare, but it is possible. Oh shit, I forgot those. Those will come in handy with Vortit, since he's weak to lightning damage. Oh, you can even skip the ladder. And fuck all you. There's the Hagen Dragon! You only get one chance to go by without getting unscathed. And this opens up a shortcut. I'll get those items later, don't worry. Also, that's a mimic. Do not open that chest, because that thing will fucking kill you. Another thing that will fucking kill you, the Lothric Knight that wanders around out here. I call him Phil, because he's a fucking cunt. I don't want to fight him right now, I just want to get to the next bonfire, so... I think he saw me. Yeah, he saw me. Yeah, he fucking saw me. He fucking saw me. He fucking saw me. I can't light it. Shit. Also, once you get a bow, do not attack the dragon from that area, because he will blast fire up here. Alright, cool. I don't want to fight him just yet. I mean, he's not that tough to me, but he is kind of annoying. These guys are also annoying as fuck. Throwing knives. Yeah, you can say I've done this a couple of times. Now down here is some extra shit that I'm going to get. These guys are tough, aren't as tough as they look. This is to go down here as part of a quest. I'll explain that later. This hollow down here is a fucking moron. I'll explain why in a second. All these barrels are explosive, so normally the trap is that he throws them at the barrels and kills you. Pretty much all these barrels that are... Don't think these ones are explosive, but... Another hollow. Kill him. Get a new weapon. It's called the Mail Breaker. If you're a wizard, you start with that. For your very first playthrough, I recommend either a warrior or a wizard, or not a wizard. Good God, no. A warrior or a knight, because they're the easiest. They get the best armor out of the starting classes. Except for Pierce. They suck against Pierce, but if you want anti-Pierce, get a Herald. They have the more anti-piercing armor. That is one of our vendors that we need to get, but the problem is that the key is nowhere near here. We have to go to another area. Well, not another area. We have to go down to get that key. So this will take a second. Oh shit, I should have grabbed a bow. I forgot about that. Hold on. Yeah, why not? I think he's supposed to be Geralt. Why I really summoned him was because I want some help going to, yeah, see. He's not too high level, but he's up there. Oh, I missed. Oh god, he might die. Or maybe not. Yeah, that's right. These things are also very weak to fire. No! Reset us! Why? No! Why? Ah! I killed the baby! No! Ah! Alright, well. I got a Titanite shard and an ember from that, so... If you can kill him before he transforms, he's not as hard to deal with, or you can just run past this entire area. Doesn't matter. Guess he must have been killing them behind me. Well, that's okay. Because what we need to do is we need to get past... We need to get past... Or we need to get the bow. That's what we need. Because I'm pretty much going to try to use what I pick up this run, since I really don't that much. I mean, since I've, on my other character, on my main guy, I've played him through 7 times, so... Another tip is the bigger dog is going to see you first, so he's going to charge you. He has a bigger aggro range for some reason. And he takes 2 hits. Excuse me. Well, the other one takes 1. So I have to get closer for this dog to come out. And there's going to be a big axe hollow. He's pretty easy to dodge. And if you start as a knight, you have speed over damage. Yes, he does hit harder than you do, but... Also, the reason I chose the life ring for this was simple, because I didn't... He's another one of those transforming ones, but I got him before he could. Also, backstabbing gives like 20 more souls than just killing them, but I don't really care right now because I'm just here for this. Longbow and 15 standard arrows. If you're an assassin, you get that right off the bat. You get like 40, I think. But arrows are easy to buy. They're not that hard to find, but this is part of a shortcut that I'm going to open in a minute. I just want to make sure I get all the items I can before I move on. Ooh, we got a sunbro. Matin 39. I'm not going to summon him because I've already gotten through this area. I don't need help. If you let him finish that scream, he'll call out. For some reason, I guess alerting doesn't work the same way it does in real life, because realistically, if I heard someone, I'd be like, oh shit, my buddy just got stabbed. Another big thing about Dark Souls is you never want to take on more than 1 or maybe 2 at a time. If you take on more than that, you're just asking for death. It's okay to run away from stuff. You're not a bitch for doing so. Here's another little farming trick I learned a long time ago. Trick the dragon into blowing flames. Be careful because she can't hit you if you're too close. Yeah, you see why I don't like going through there once the dragon has spawned? That shit is bull. I know it's not much now, but once you... Yeah, see there, I got another Estus. once you get a little bit more, it's better. Also, the more times you New Game Plus, the more souls you get off of death. Like, instead of 80, you'll get, like, 1,000, I think? Ooh, a raw gem. I don't infuse my weapons with raw, because it makes them easier to snap. Okay, we're gonna travel back here. I'm going to see if that one guy comes back, and this time we're going to try and get to the shortcut. We can probably just run by it, but I really do want to get the items that I need from a certain place. Oh, I can also get the broadsword. That might be a better weapon than my longsword, for right now at least. Yeah, once you get past a certain level, throwing knives are pretty useless. Hey, buddy! I've changed my mind. I want to fight you. Yeah, come here. Yeah, you're so tough. He's really not. I forget that in New Game Plus, these guys are fucking terrifying. I feel stupid for avoiding him. So this guy's faking being dead. This guy's faking being dead. This guy is not faking, but he's still alive. Soul of a deserted corpse. And we can go down here and get the Mimic. They only respawn once, so... I could farm for the Symbol of Avarice, but I think that hat is... Alright, now the thing with Mimics... They're very tricky little bastards. If you get grabbed by that, you are fucking dead, and I guess the game thought I did, but I was rolling, so I didn't. Never get greedy with Mimics, ever. You can only do the grab every couple attacks, I believe. I've never had a Mimic try to grab me more than once or twice for an encounter. He's really close to being dead, so... That's another thing that they took from D&D that's kind of cool. The Mimics are a D&D creation, if I remember correctly. They're a Western creation, so... If you didn't know, From Software was made in Japan. Or not From Software. All the Dark Souls games are From Software games, which means they were made in Japan. We got some more souls here. Once I level up, I'm gonna do a suicide run to get the sword I want, which is the Claymore. I better get my Scottish ancestry proud. The reason why I'm actually getting the Claymore is because it's the first great sword you can get. I know one of these is an ember. Yep. What's kind of stupid is there's two clubs up here. There's the reinforced club and the normal one. I could probably just do that now, even if I die. Oh, hey, kitty. What you doing, Skip? My sister's cat has come up here. What are you doing, Skippy John? You a good cat, Skippy John? Yeah? You a good cat? might as well just get everything now. Yep, I'm dead. Oh, maybe not. Wow, look at that. I guess I'm tougher than I thought. Huh. Oh yeah, this armor is okay for fire resistance. Not as good as the Lost Knight set. And actually, usually the best sets are the ones that protect against physical, because Dark Souls 3 doesn't really have that many enemies that can hit you with elemental attacks. At least in the main game. In the DLC, yeah, but DLCs, there's 2. There should have been a 3rd DLC, in my opinion. I wish there was a 3rd DLC, like in Dark Souls 2? Or was it 1 that had 3? I know 1 had a DLC, but I can't... No, the 1 had 2. 1 had 2. Yeah, because there's the fucking thing of Artorias, and then the one for... Hey, buddy. My sister's cat has come up here. I'm going to give him pets. Hey, Skip. What you doing, buddy? You don't like being grabbed? I'm sorry. You're up in my room. I'm giving you the pet tax. God, you're shedding. Oh, you're shedding your summer coat and getting ready for the cold, buddy? Yeah? I think there's purple. Why is your hip purple, buddy? Did Brinny draw on you with marker? That's not good. If he looks that could be bad. Why did I try to attune spells? I'm gonna head back and try to level up. I am really surprised that I didn't die that first time. I guess because some enemies gain damage after. Huh. Okay, but now that we're back here, a new person should have spawned. Yep, here he is.
Unkindled, are we? And fast on the trail of the Lords absconded? Then these red eyes are for you. Use them to pillage embers and briefly heighten your strength for your duty. What else are unkindled ashes good for? Pillage. What else are unkindled?
Yeah, this guy's an asshole. Okay, there's... I'm surprised I haven't gotten invaded yet. I mean, not many people invade in the high wall, so that's not surprising. When I get to the undead settlement, I know damn well I'm gonna get invaded. When you get invaded, you can Seed of a Giant Tree. Basically what this does is it allows the enemies to attack the invader, because normally they're immune, but... Oh, did they patch it finally? There's a way to... they probably did. They probably were like, oh, we gotta patch this. Kinda patched it. Wonder if it's just me. Hold on. Oh no, they didn't patch it. Okay, I'm just stupid. There's a way to use this tree to jump up onto the roof early so you don't have to pay 20,000 souls to get into this door, which allows you to get up there normally. Well, you still can't technically get to the roof, but you can get to the first part of the, or the lowest part, which allows you to get some good stuff pretty early, which is what I'm trying to do, because I really want that extra Estus shard. Ah, almost. Ah, didn't get enough height. I think it's right where that message is. What does this say? Time for jumping. Yes. And when you leave messages in the world, they can... There you go. This is what I was talking about. Hoorah, we got some homeward bones. And if we drop down here... If you find black fire bombs, you can give them to the nest down under here and get some Titanite chunks.
Pumperwum.
Estus shard, there's that. This back here is a false wall, which means you can walk further back here, roll, and you get Covetous Silver Serpent Wing, which I am going to equip right the fuck now. This gives me twice the souls, which means that I can level up quicker. Roll, and then roll. And yes, my character's name is Guts, because, yes, the weapon that I'm going after is the Dragon Slayer. But I'm not going to do the full fashion, I'm going to wear him in armor.
Welcome home, speak. Very well. Then touch take nourishment.
We should probably do...
Manifestations of disparity, elucidated by fire,
Then level up 4 times. Okay, so let's do endurance twice, and then let's throw in. Let's take one out of endurance and throw another in health.
Farewell, Ashen One.
I'm going to reinforce my claymore.
Tis good what needs.
Yeah, it requires 16 dex, not 13. I'll still make you claymore +1. And longsword +1.
Pretty big.
Alright, we're gonna try and get a bunch of the items that I need, but then we're also going to beat the first boss, and I'll quit this first stream at the end of the Undead Settlement. Or at the beginning, not the end. We'll quit once we've beaten the high wall area, which shouldn't be too long. So the first order of business is to try not to kill that many things so we don't have souls to lose, because this is pretty much... I know this one's a suicide run. I thought that other thing was going to be a suicide run. Nah, man, it's this. This is actually not a bad starting weapon. It's a battle axe, so it's slower than the sword, but it does dark damage, which is nice. Dark is pretty good this early on, as you can tell. I mean, it's still about the same amount of damage to kill everything, but... You don't usually get the ability to infuse dark magic into your weapons until about the midway point. And I forgot to level up the Estus Flask. God damn it. Yep, we're just gonna forget about this. Now this is the way to actually go. Always try to take out the ranged guys first, because usually they'll pose most of the problems. Standard bolts, not bad. I think that guy survived. Yeah. That's okay, because we're not going that way just yet. No, we have to fight. We have to fight my least favorite enemy. The Spear Lothric Knight. Ah. How you doing, bitch? Hey, shield back. Great, buddy. Yeah, this one does a little more damage than my sword. So. Unless it's not fast, so. Oh, I forgot the crystal lizard up there. Ah, I'll get it later. We need to get the weapon up here first. This guy's a little short with a couple of brain cells. Just like me. We could get the Estus shard and everything while we're here. I think that wouldn't be a bad idea. Green Blossom, those help you with covering stamina. We're gonna get the special sword. This is a Stora straight sword, which isn't a bad weapon. Like, most of the weapons in Dark Souls 3 aren't that bad. The only thing that's really bad about them, quote-unquote, is that there's... If you don't know what you're doing, there's not a lot that you can do. Okay, cool. We got the Estus shard. Let's see if we can get the key, too. Yep. And now we're dead. Oh, we can also get the rapier. I'm sorry if I'm going too quick. It's just because I really... Yep, now I'm out of Estus. Okay, well, kill this fucking dog. Alright, now I think we can just... Titanite shard, run past. Ah. 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 Roll, you fucker! I'm on the edge of my seat. Why'd I grab the ember? What am I doing? This is sketchy. This is sketchy as fuck. We might make it. We might make it. We made it. We did all that and we can open the shortcut. Holy shit, I am a god. Not really, I'm not really a god. I know damn well I'm gonna die in probably the next few seconds, but hey. We got the shortcut, which means we don't have to go through any of that bullshit ever again. At least in this place. You're scary. Oh, doggies! Run, boy, run. The world is coming after you. Run, boy, run. It's trying to catch you. Run, boy, run. We're down with the fantasy. Run, boy, run. The take on behind the hills. Done it! Do 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 do. I forgot like 3 items up there where I killed the Spear Knight. Fuck. Well, whatever. It's not the end of the world.
Ah, how many?
I'm going to need to purchase the White Sign Soapstone. And, hey, yeah, Purple Moss Clump.
Ashen.
No, not tower on the wall. God damn it. Okay. Well, actually, no. No, but I can do that through the shortcut. You know, sometimes I believe I'm mentally retarded. Which I'm not saying that that's a bad thing, but I think I'm stupid. Just a tiny bit. Just a tiny, tiny bit. Also, here's a trick. You can skip most of... Wait, what am I doing? Ooh, I got the light crossbow. Nice. That's better than the... Whoa, you think you can backstab me, motherfucker? Fuck you. Big... bitch. Oh, look at that. I got my Estus back. Hey, you fucking twat. Come here. That's one thing I don't like about Dark Souls 3. There's a lot of ambushing. Which, you know, in the first one there was too, but it was spared. Because, you know, it wasn't exactly... Should get that crystal lizard. I'll get that in my off time. What am I trying to do? Shrine bonfire should be at the bottom of that option. I don't know, that's just me personally. I don't really travel using a homeward bone to the shrine most of the time. I usually go to the fucking bonfire, so... I mean, not that it really matters, it just means I have to go and find my way back, but... I don't even need to be here anymore. I can go back to the first bonfire, and since I opened that shortcut, I can just head to the boss. Once I get the fucking right equipment, of course. Also, another tip I can give to new players is read the item descriptions. They will help so much. Alright, we'll summon this guy. We got a dex build in the house. I repeat, we have a dex build in the house. Nothing against dex builds, except for in PvP. Dex builds in PvP are... Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me. You got... Right as I'm about to challenge the boss, I get fucking invaded. Alright, well... Let's hope he has mercy, at least. I could be a bitch and hard quit out of the game, but I don't want to do that. It's not easy being an invader. Oh, he has pine bundles too. Great. You're a fucking twat. Yeah, that's another problem with Dark Souls, is that there's people like this who... That guy's not new. He's fucking... He's a high-level twinking. Well, that's not necessarily twinking. Twinking is when you basically complete the DLCs or any more higher-based stuff early on to gain an advantage over other people in PvP. That's a twink. That guy was just a cunt. There's a difference. Because all that, I can get all that not very far. Like the Cestus, the fist weapons, those are in the next area. And everything else he used, I can get in this area. So I'm not that mad at him. I'm just mad that he fucking invaded when I was going to attack the boss. And that my summon left because he's a fucking bitch. Oh, great. Fuck you, fucking bastard. Fuck yourself. Now I can't fight the boss. I have to go back and retry. Great. I'm not fighting the boss with one action. Special avoid it. That shit's sketchy. Oh yeah, another thing. Those are teleporting. Yeah, those are teleporting dogs, Miyazaki. Real classy, you fucking asshat. Oh, I should go reinforce my Estus Flask. Reinforcing the Estus Flask. Reinforcing the Estus Flask.
Ah, just wasn't it? Pretty be careful.
I'm not really gonna probably use sorcery, so...
Ah, how many...
I'm going to need... you.
Ashen one.
You don't have to purchase a torch, but holding a torch will get rid of maggots that certain enemies can spit at you, so... not really too. Another thing that I was kind of pissed off about is they took out armor reinforcement for Dark Souls 3, which, yeah, that does make things a little easier, because now all you have to do is reinforce your fucking weapons, but at the same time, I used to reinforce my heavy armor, and I could, you know, tank a lot of damage, but I can't do that now. I have to ditch my old armor. You can, I mean, you still can beat the game with the starting armor, it's just not going to be as fun, especially with bosses like, oh, I don't know, Dark Eater Madir, who can pump out damage like a motherfucker. And I know, goddamn well, this fucking boss... Yeah, just bamboozled the AI. Also, there's a gank waiting out here for you, so I'll show that to you in a second. They're all one hit, but when there's 5 of them, or 4 of them, and they all come and attack you at the same time, yeah, that's not exactly fun. More green blossoms. Hold on, a friend of mine is... Give me a second, guys. Hold on! What?
Hello?
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 Hi, what's up?
Hey, I sent you a game invite.
Okay, yeah, sorry, I'm in the middle of playing Dark Souls, I'll quit. Alright. I'll give you, yeah, give me a second.
Okay.
Alright, unfortunately, guys, I'm gonna have to cut it short here. It's been fun. We'll pick this up again, I don't know, maybe tomorrow. Alright. I will see all of you later.